This is ASMR for masochists, is what this is. Sexy nails on chalkboard.
Erotic raccoon fight.
We heard a raccoon being very distressed earlier because it did not have its mummy. It was a baby raccoon.
Oh, okay.
And it was like, it was an ugly noise.
ASMR.
I still pronounced anoxia. How do you pronounce it?
Onyxia, I think.
Oh, who cares? I don't play WoW.
Yeah.
Fake WoW girl.
My Wii U is solely a Tokyo Mirage Sessions machine, so time to upgrade. Yes, Moose-filled cat. It would be very cool if they could work out a way for you to transfer your save files over, but they probably won't.
Yes, that's... Well, it's like an expanded edition with, like, new stuff, so, like, I'm okay with starting again. It's like 3 seconds out of sync, apparently. Yikes. It's in sync for...
Yeah, I think that might be because of the frame drops or whatever, you might need to do a quick refresh on your end to help the synchronization.
Do you think I should open the door?
I'll go open the door.
Okay.
Because I'm closer.
I mean, I wouldn't mind getting up to do it, but...
I'm actually perfectly comfortable, but I'm also wearing, like, shorts.
Yeah, nice.
Not a blazer and, like, a full outfit.
And men's stretch pants.
I'm not even wearing socks. It's just bare feet.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, well, I mean, I dressed for a hot day, and then I got outside, and I was like, I'm kind of cold.
Mm.
Hey, everybody. Sorry for the technical issues.
Hey, but we still got the episode done.
Yeah, we did.
So
It's
good
true.
job, team.
Good job, us. So yeah, actually, I wanted to mention that that last the in terms of talking about stories, we did the outro story about the Plants vs. Zombies new garden. It's not actually called Garden Warfare, but it's
the same.
It's the next one in that series. That's literally like that's when people were like, so you're not making a battle royale game? Like it seems like it's you've got a first person shooter. You know, Fortnite and all these other games are so popular. I'm surprised you're not making battle royale. And they're like, well, plants can't fight plants and zombies can't fight zombies. That's like apparently part of their
lore
or the like brand guidelines or whatever is that like there can never be infighting between the two.
Oh.
So.
What an unusual amount of respect for IP.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I just like the idea. It's like, no, don't be ridiculous. Of course, sentient plants that can shoot things can't fight each other.
Definitely looking forward to the Angry Birds Battle Royale, though, then. Because I'm sure everyone can fight everybody, and who gives a shit.
I mean, they are angry.
Yeah.
All right, what else we got going on here?
Oh, there's some new Pokemon that they talked about.
Yes,
there's
there
one
is.
that's...
Poltegeist,
which is a ghost Pokemon that lives in a broken teapot. But apparently you can drink it, and it tastes like tea. But if you drink too much, you will get a stomachache. They don't tell you what happens to your soul when you, like, hopefully drink a ghost with consent. Some of a ghost? There's only some of a ghost inside you.
You're not drinking an entire...
if you drink too much regular tea, you might actually eat a stomachache too.
I don't like it. I don't like it. I think that's like opening up a real, like, philosophical fucking head trip there, and I don't think that's a good idea.
To be fair, a bit of a stomachache after drinking a ghost is actually like a pretty light punishment.
What does the ghost say about
most ghosts, like, you do something wrong and they will like steal your soul and condemn you for all eternity or something.
Sure.
There's the like sandcastle ghost that like eats your children.
Yeah.
In Pokemon or whatever.
Yeah. Pokemon are way worse. There's also a cormorant. What's it called?
Cramorant.
Cramorant. Because it just crams a fish into its great gaping maw.
I thought that was a great thing though, where it's like if you use surf or dive and it comes up with a fish in its mouth, guess what? Extra weapon. I'm like,
it fights the guy with a fish?
Yeah. It'll barf a fish at something.
Yeah. If you use that move, then when you get hit as an immediate counter, it will do gulp missile, where it spits whatever's in its mouth at the enemy, and apparently kills it.
Defrost
All right,
says
fair enough.
Pokemon has ghost appliances, a ghost keyring, a ghost teapot. We almost got a full ghost house. You are one step away from Luigi's Mansion.
Yeah, right?
Right.
Exactly.
Yep. Maybe Pokemon is the world that Luigi's Mansion takes place in.
Yeah.
Is the fish a new Pokemon? Says Inventory. I think like maybe the fish is like an old Pokemon, but it looks weirdly different. Like, you know how like Slowbro, where he like has like the shell clamped on his tail? That's supposed to be a cloister. That's not what a cloister looks like in any other iteration. So like that's a magic carp it's barfing up.
Just a previous evolution thereof. I mean, I'm happy because the cormorant's part of my family crest, so it's kind of cool to see it getting repped that way. So
Ooh.
I like the idea that the Magikarp is actually quite dangerous when shot out of something else.
Yeah.
When they're just by themselves, they can't do anything. But if you throw one at somebody, that's how the Magikarp does real damage.
yeah, it's heavy. It's gonna do some damage.
Oh, Shelder, not Cloister. Whatever. It doesn't look like a Shelder though.
All right. So I mean, that was most of the news was about Nintendo Direct, but they really did a hell of a dump on. Well, now that all these companies are not doing E3 stuff,
Yeah.
they're just like, hey, we can just, make an event and say whatever we want, whenever we want.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they can't say whatever they want.
I mean, they can,
Yeah.
but they probably shouldn't.
Yeah, exactly.
But it is, I mean, Nintendo does have a good way of doing that, like, hey, everybody, here's what we're doing. That's something you want. Here's something you want. Here's something you want. Here's something you want. Here's something you want. See you later.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Like
efficient.
they are they're very good at like the hype thing. We're just being like,
Yeah.
we know all the things you want because it's basically more of what we're already doing.
And-
so here is it all.
And the bulk of what they put out, I think, people are starting to learn that it's like, wait, the directs are only to show you what's happening in the next 3 months with very few things. Like Animal Crossing coming out in March. I'm like, that's 6 months away. But they knew they had to say a date at some point.
They've been waiting. People have been waiting for a long time for Animal Crossing news. So basically, every next Nintendo Direct will have a little bit of tidbits about Animal
Yeah,
Crossing.
exactly.
Probably some of them might just be like, it's coming out in March, but like, yeah, we still have. Oh, Phoenix Melior says Tokyo Mirage Sessions though. I'm
Yeah.
very excited for that. Heather actually came and got me while I was working. She's like, Kathleen, I think they're announcing Tokyo Mirage Sessions 2 or a remake for the Switch, and I was like, oh.
I really thought it was going to be like a sequel when I saw the thing. I'm like, they're going to make a sequel? And it's like, oh no, they're just going to make sense. Bring it to the
fine.
Switch, sell a ton of them, and then go back to Atlas and say, do you have any like in between SMT time to make another one of these at some point?
And they'll be like, yes, it'll come out in 9 years.
Yeah.
What's interesting about the Switch is that it's so like it's because it's sort of mechanically different from the other consoles in
Yeah.
the sense of you can take it around and do all this stuff. Things coming like a game that already exists coming out on the Switch, it seems like it's like if someone's like, oh hey, this game that was on Xbox One is now going to be on PS4, people are like, big whoop.
Yeah.
But a game that was previously available only on PC or on another console coming out on the Switch is like, oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Even though I already had it, I want it on my Switch because
Yeah.
I want to be able to play it in the places where I can play it. Like, it's not quite a mobile device in the same way as,
Yeah.
like a 3DS or whatever. But
think-
it's people, it does fulfill that role for a lot of people.
Like, I think they said that Divinity 2 is going to have cross-save compatibility with Steam, or at least with the PC. And I was like, oh, well, that's also a cool thing. So you can bring your save games over. Anyway, lots of really good Nintendo news.
Yeah, tons of stuff.
Just stuff coming out, and that's great.
Can we just say Obra Dinn on Switch? I'm actually
Yeah.
very excited for that
Me
because I've been
too.
wanting to play that game.
And I know we have a copy in the office, and I'm like, I could probably just come in and play it when I have like a little bit of time, whenever the hell that is. But if I can just get it on the Switch, I kind of feel good about that.
It's,
Yeah.
yeah. And
It'll
it's
be
also
on all the other consoles later in the year too. But
It's also definitely the kind of game that you would want to, you kind of want to play it in a fairly compressed set. Like you can't really go back to it over and over again.
Right.
Because a lot of it is based on you remembering things.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Like you got to know, like, oh, that guy, or I recognize that guy.
How long does it take to beat Obra Dinn?
I don't know. I only got a little while. I only played a little bit, so
It
I
was
don't
like
know.
the kind of thing you play like on a trip, like on a plane or something
I
like
think
that.
so.
Yeah.
Yeah. 5 hours ish. Okay, so perfect. That's like one long flight.
Yeah, they played it on Talking Sim.
They played through, like, we played it on I don't know, New Day or something. I played like on
Can
18 game or whatever.
Can I take a
of
moment
chance.
to be like? Can I take a moment to go on point, even though we're not on point?
Unleash it, Grumpelstiltskin.
a little bit of a grump. So I see a comment going by. Nintendo realizing they needed to release SNES games digitally was good though. The way you put that is awkward because it's not like Nintendo needs to realize that. It's not like when the NES games came out for Nintendo Switch Online that they're like, we're done. That's all we needed to do. It's always been part of the plan that everything they've ever released is almost assuredly coming out on the Switch. That's just like, of course that's part of the plan. They already showed that on the Wii and the Wii U that they can resell old games to people. They've
Right.
done the NES Classic, they've done the SNES Classic, they know they can do this. And for them it's like, we're going to roll the system, we're going to roll this whole thing out in pieces so that we don't have to ruin development. Like we don't have to basically shove hundreds of people onto, put everything on it at release date and make it a huge support nightmare and then give these people nothing else to work on, right? It's like we have to do it in stages. That's like how we make content, right? We have to do content in stages. We can't just do it all at once. So it was always going to happen. And the point about me being like, everyone gets to bitch about N64 games not coming out to Switch. It's like, that's literally going to happen. And they are literally going to come out with that probably within a year or two, I'm sure. I don't think we're going to see a point where that's going to get let go. So, yeah.
And I mean, it's the thing, especially with Super Nintendo games, is that like Super Nintendo emulation is solved.
Yeah.
Like it's a done deal.
Yeah.
So there's no like porting of a Super Nintendo game. It's just like run it, make sure it's fine, and then release it.
And you've already made N64 games run on the Wii and the Wii U.
Yeah.
They've already done that. It's like they just have to be able to bring that over to the Switch and then just...
I feel like even with N64, I mean, N64 stuff is it's not that hard.
Yeah.
But it isn't
Trivial.
quite. It isn't quite as trivial as
It has
the
like
Super
different
Nintendo stuff.
buttons,
Yes.
right?
And
there's that too, yes.
And they have to actually like, there's more glitchiness to it. Whereas with the earlier systems, the difference in processor power is so massive, they can just emulate it perfectly.
Yeah. So I'm done with my grump. Thank you.
All right, other stuff that's going on. Sims 4. There's a new update.
You can put stairs in.
Yeah. So there's a new update, which adds a lot of really cool. Apparently, adds a lot of cool.
I don't understand.
"Quote unquote" Muslim-inspired stuff like outfits and things, which is pretty neat.
That's cool.
But also,
More
as part of
diverse.
this, stairs.
Yeah,
Custom stairs.
People are literally like sobbing with joy at the possibility
So,
of doing custom stairs in The Sims.
Yeah, previously you could put a staircase, which was just like up a staircase.
Yeah.
You could glitch an L-shaped staircase
And-
together if you were sneaky.
But now you'll be able to like make spiral. Like you can basically make a staircase that turns.
Like it has a landing?
Or
Yeah.
it every time, like every little chunk of stairs, you can have different directions too.
And you could change the
so you
length
can
of
have
the
like
stairs.
direction. Yeah, you can have like multiple stairs
You
going
can make
off.
like haunted house stairs that are all like messed up.
Yeah, you can have messed up stairs. You can have spiral staircases.
Wow.
This is apparently like a huge. It changes or it opens up a whole lot of new house designs.
Yeah.
Like I said, people literally weeping with joy.
Yeah.
I just thought it was going to be like bumblebees, like in Minecraft, like that happened at. Was that the panelists where that happened? That was. I think that
Yes.
was Ben calling out Surge for bumblebees.
For Minecraft being a shit game.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is Sims 4.
That's available on the VODs, by the way, on the PAX stream. If you missed the live panelists, it was raucous, but not hosted
filthy.
by Molly.
Yeah. The PAX 3 and the PAX 2 stream VODs. Anyway, keep going. Sorry.
There's a great little note here, or just a very small thing that there's a indie roguelike called Eldritch, which is about 6 years old now.
Okay.
And quite well received and things. Everyone really liked it. And the developer put a thing out on Twitter that was, it just like put out a little update to it that it hadn't been updated for quite a while, and he put out an update, and the only thing that the update did was on the map screen when you first pick up, there's a compass thing. When you first pick up, he had by mistake put in east and west the wrong way around.
Yeah.
So it was like north, south, and then east. Wait.
Yeah.
Doing this on camera.
East is where west was, and west was where east was. Yeah.
And he's saying it had been wrong for 6 years. Nobody had ever reported it as a problem.
Yes. Not that people hadn't noticed it, just no one had thought to report it.
And in fact, but what I love about some people in the replies to that tweet were like, they noticed it, but the game is like this like eldritch horror thing, like Cthulhu myth. I don't know. So yeah, Lovecraftian kind of stuff. So people were kind of thinking that it's like maybe it's just part of the weirdness of the world.
Oh, look how freaky the compass is!
And people were saying that like, yeah, you should actually just like make the compass like directions like randomly shift every once in a while.
That would be good
in
too.
The game.
Wow. Oh, okay. So that reminds me of a story, very brief story. I have a friend who works at BioWare. I think a lot of us have friends who work at BioWare. They're a huge company. Anyway, he told me that on Dragon Age they had to release a patch at one point because I think it was he was the one who figured it out, but I'm not sure. Maybe it wasn't him. They have windmills in the game. And the windmills turn and they turn, and it's great. They wrote a whole thing to make the windmills turn. But the thing is that the code was not written to be like the windmills turn because the wind is blowing on them. They're just animated to turn. They're turning the wrong way.
Oh, in reference to the way that the fins are?
Well, windmills only ever turn one way, apparently. As far as I understand.
Really?
Is that whenever you design a windmill, apparently you design them so windmills always turn a specific way, I guess?
I thought it would be based on the direction that the fins were.
Yeah, and apparently according to how the design of the windmill is, because I guess it's probably based on how they look in real life, because that's what I would have done, they're turning the wrong way.
I guess there's no point in making, because it would be referencing the direction that the like grind wheel is.
Yeah.
So there's no point in making like left hand and right hand grind wheels. So
No.
they probably have standardized to always make them go the same way.
It was just very weird. And he's like, whoever it was
it's
mentioned
like you had a
it.
50-50 chance.
Yeah, and so we had to put a patch out to basically fix that. And I was like, that's really kind of funny.
I like that. Yeah. This is great. So in Breath of the Wild, somebody's found not really a glitch, but at least a technique for fishing in an incredibly efficient way.
Does it involve bombs?
No.
Okay.
Basically what it is when you are in the water, if you whistle for your horse, like if you do the whistle, that scares fish.
Oh,
Also.
it would. Yeah, it makes sound.
And so they figured out that if you basically go into the water near the shore,
Right.
and set yourself up and keep whistling while moving towards the shore,
Right.
basically the fish run away from you and beach themselves onto the shore.
Oh, and they can't get...
And the image, the video that they show is just basically this line like across the entire beach of just a line of fish just who have all run away from the whistling lake.
That's amazing.
So it's basically using whistling as the equivalent of dropping a bomb into the water.
That's really good. That's really good.
Death Stranding, says the unknown germ.
And I love this. So Red Dead Online, there's in Red Dead Online a popular or a new challenge people have worked out has come up. So once per real day, in Red Dead Online, you can go to this place go to a particular camp and you can get a bowl of stew to eat.
Okay.
It's just like
Sure.
one of the things that you can do.
Great.
And if you eat stew, it like gives you some passive bonuses for a while. You regain health faster and various things like that. But when you're holding this, you pick up this bowl of stew and then eat it. But when you're holding the stew, you can't hold anything else, and you can't run, right? So you're just walking around with this bowl of stew. And so some people have worked out what they're calling the stew challenge, which is basically walking a huge distance across the map while holding this bowl of stew. It's like,
Right,
how
yeah.
far can you walk while holding this bowl of stew?
Before you have to do something? Like,
Well, or just can you get to the, because the thing is, this is Red Dead Online.
Yeah.
So there's other players around, like players can like mess with you. There's random events of like, bandits can come in. And you
Right.
can't, you have to drop the stew if you want to like pull out your guns or get on a horse or do anything.
run or-
yeah,
yeah, okay.
And so it's basically
Hot soup. Hot soup. Hot soup.
yeah,
hot
yes.
soup,
It's
hot
just
soup.
very slowly walking, and you have to walk it like this. So it's very slowly walking across the map with a bowl of stew, while like you're like the video I saw was the guy like basically like walking through the middle of like a gunfight. And,
Okay.
all this stuff happens.
is there anything to do in this game, or do people?
Oh,
just
yeah,
have
Yeah, you
I
their
can
mean-
own
mess with
shit?
people holding bowls of hot soup.
Yes.
Yeah. Coming through.
That's really funny.
Yeah. So it's basically all the sort of emergent gameplay as you.
Yeah.
So apparently, I guess also if you camp the path between the like camp or the place where they're making the stew and the place where people are walking, I guess there's some a good way to get easy kills.
I guess.
By following the people who are walking slowly with bowls of soup.
Which is weird because now I want to see a lineup of people just walking across the map, following each other, like hundreds of them, all carrying the same soup.
Like, yeah,
or stew.
2019 Stew Fest.
Yeah.
2019.
Like the lineups in WoW Classic where they're all waiting to bash a rabbit or whatever the hell. Yeah, that's good.
And finally, Warframe has there's a new frame that has come out for Warframe, which is like the sort of mech suits
Okay.
in it. And this frame basically comes with a guitar that shoots. Like they basically added a Guitar Hero mini game to the game of Warframe that you can only access if you buy this one this one like outfit.
So you can play the guitar.
You play the guitar and it like shoots and does stuff.
Oh, okay.
And then you can also like actually play the guitar like and
Like
play
a
whatever
Guitar
you
Hero
want.
style of game. Somebody's already worked out how to do Old Town Road.
Oh, wow, okay. Hey, Macross 7's coming true. I'm very happy. I didn't think that's how we were going to get that
Yeah,
game. But okay.
Shawzin.
You can accompany their other musical instrument that's already in the game.
Wait, it doesn't actually shoot. It just does that.
Yeah.
I assumed that playing the guitar would actually shoot.
The guitar
Oh,
you can buy is...
It's cosmetic and oh, nice. That's good. That's good. The article I read was like connected to the actual Warframe itself.
Huh.
Yeah.
So,
Wow.
And there's already another instrument in the game?
Yeah. It's like this weird...
Previously, there was a different frame that had a musical ability where you have to like attack to the beat of the
okay.
thing.
Yeah, there's a frame
made
with
it a
custom music, but that's been there for a while. But apparently you can accompany that other one.
Huh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
musical synthesizer. There's a Warframe that is connected to a musical synthesizer, Octavia.
I just like that there's these different like weird little things in the game, but they're not like part of the game. Like
Yeah.
they're only connected to either like this one object that you have to buy or this frame that you have to get.
This is why I didn't do the story, because I just don't know enough about Warframe.
Is it free to play?
Warframe?
I think so.
This,
I think these are extra DLC things that you have to get though.
This seems like Rhythm Cafe bait then. If you have to play according to the beat, then that seems like the kind of thing.
Rhythm, yeah.
Yeah, we'll have to mention it to them. No guarantees, but yeah, all right.
We should welcome our subs, though.
Oh, what a good idea.
It's
we
almost
should.
2 o'clock. And at 2 o'clock, James and Adam are going to come bully us out of here and say it's time to start MTG.
They wouldn't do that.
No, they might just get like slightly annoyed at us from another room, though.
If we have to buy the guitar in the game in order for them to play or we have to buy the other thing in order to play the rhythm game element of it, then there's a little bit of money at the Moonbase, I think, to do that. I can look in the TARP budget.
Thanks, Patreon.com.
Yeah. And thank you to our subs who
Yes.
also help us keep the lights on here and buy ridiculous shit for Warframe.
Your dollar's at work.
Speaking of, thank you so much to this person who subscribed during our stream.
Lady Sacrosis.
Take that again?
Lark Sacrosis. Where did they get lady?
I don't know.
Yeah. Lark Sacrosis. Lady or lord or whoever.
Or non-binary noble person.
Yes. 35 months. Thank you very much.
Conda 0. If I do it like Ian, it's going to suck, but here we go. Conda 20,946 for 21 months.
But with an extra zero at the front for some reason.
Yeah, leading 0.
It's Superhero Faye, who's been here for 25 months. Thank you very much.
And the Maricat, thank you for gifting
Whoa.
subs to Galexandro, Marcius, Marocius, Map WTF. I'm imagining that as like, Map WTF. That's when like the map is not showing you what you want.
Oh, I thought it was our map for Desert Bus.
No, I think he's just map.
He's just map?
Maybe?
Okay.
Aja Zeta.
Anja Zeta?
Anja Zeta.
Anya Zeta?
Anya Zeta.
Yuyo or Yuyo underscore Mel 155A Wayfort Ranakel Abysending and Gizmoloid, all gifted by the Maricat. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Quarionics is back for their 65th month. So many months. Thank you, Quarionics.
Oh boy, it's Mick Twin, who's been here. He's gonna get a double. Thanks.
How many? I don't know, whatever.
Unendure, gifted by Mazda2505. Thank you.
And Blue Mechanic returns for their 63rd month. So many months again.
Hey, Steel City Exile has been here for 30 months, waiting to return to the Steel City. Thank you.
Blastas for 33 months.
Nick T. Magic returns for the 2nd month. Thank you for coming back.
The T stands for the. Deathrite Sharkman, 6 months.
Neo of the Dark for 30 months.
Psychic Ketchup for 67 months. Welcome back.
Oh boy, it's Loud Walrus. Get that walrus out of here. It's so loud. It's been here for 8 months and I can't sleep. Shoo.
Yes, quiet walruses is what we want. Quiet quandaries. There we go.
Nice.
Yeah.
That was good.
For 32 months. Thank you very much.
Halfway through the subs. Jadenim here for the 28th month. Welcome back.
Oh, what about Aurelian 2773? Has been here for 33 months. Thank you.
Logan Aura for 9 months.
The Green Monster 450 returns for 32 months. I see your gifts.
Hey, Keith Squick has been here for 15 months. My goodness.
Wheelay for 29 months.
King Lemaine for 57 months. Welcome back.
Dave the BFG is a brand new subscriber. Welcome to this.
My name is E. My name is IE.
It is just E.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, they've told us how to pronounce their name.
my name is E. Well, my name isn't E. This person's name is E.
Her name is E.
Yeah. Mike Smith 916 for 63 months. Welcome back.
Oh boy, it's Desert Bus South. Choo choo, all aboard that hype train, gifted by the Maricat.
Quest here for 21 months.
Or is it Quest there?
Or Quest there. Interesting.
Yeah, right? Rustin Skirk for 17 months. Welcome back.
Hey, and thank you for subscribing, Warframe and Quiet Walrus. Both of which were gifted by the Maricat.
The Quiet Walrus and the Loud Walrus. That sounds like a little kid's book or something.
You know, the Odd Couple.
Absolutely. Oh, we've got some stuff happening. Our muffin moved back.
It's
Yep.
true. Oui. Oui, oui. Oui.
Wee.
For 2 years of doing probably that kind of thing.
Star Shock 2002 for 69 months. Nice.
And thank you for 1,000 bits from the Maricat. Thank you for your very generous support today, Maricat. And please don't go away, because literally we're going to go offline and then we're going to come back on almost immediately again and from our other studio, because we're some sort of 2 studio having fancy motherfuckers in this office.
Got 3.
Yeah.
Whoop, whoop.
There's even another studio that's we're not even using right
It's
now.
behind us.
Yeah, but we're not going to be in that studio. We're going to be in the smallest, worst studio, and they're going to be they're going to be playing Magic. They're going to be playing Arena, and it's going to be James and Adam. So watch those beardly boys.
And they'll be doing ASMR.
But if you want to see that studio, then come back tonight for Betrayal Legacy.
Oh, right. There's even more tonight.
Well, yeah, we got nonstop. We got nonstop content.
It's
here.
a 3-studio day.
Oh my goodness!
And it won't
I'm so
stop
tired.
because the stop don't stop.
It never
right.
stops stopping.
See all y'all later.
Bye.